How you doing, guys? This is Coach Jay, looking at part 2 of our bodyweight training series. Today we're going to look at a lower body exercise, the squat, how to progress it to a single leg, as well as how to regress it or how to make it a little bit easier if we can't coordinate the movement. Okay, so when we're setting up the squat, we want to make sure that the feet are about shoulder width apart, okay, and straight ahead. Now, if you feel your feet sliding out or turning out, that's okay. We just don't want them to get too far wide and turned out. That's going to put a little bit more work on the adductors or the inside muscles of your groin. We want to keep the onus on the quads and the glutes in the back and the hamstrings. Okay, so we want those feet to be nice and about shoulder width, a little bit turn if you need it. Okay, that has to do with hip mobility. So if you don't have a great hip mobility or your glutes are tight, that's we can get that turned out. That's going to help that a little bit. Arms can come in front to counterbalance, and we want to make sure that the knees stay over the ankles. They don't crash in. Okay, so I'll show you from the front, watching that knee position, sitting. Okay, arms coming forward, chest up, head up, and then we're coming back. Okay, I'll show you from the side. Sitting down, trying to get this thigh angle to be 90 degrees, parallel to the ground. And then standing up. Now, if you have difficulty coordinating the movement, meaning you're falling forward as you go, heels coming up off the ground, your knees pushing forward, okay, we can grab a chair that we had before for the push-up, setting up that same spot, a little bit away from the chair. We're going to lead those hips back towards the edge of the seat of the chair, pause, and then stand up. Okay, I'll show you one more time, sitting back. Pausing once you get that light touch, and then standing up. Okay, so that's how we can help ourselves coordinate the movement a little bit better. How we're going to progress this exercise is with a dowel. So if you don't have a dowel, you can pick one up at the hardware store, or you just get a broomstick, unscrew the boom part, put that off to the side, and the first one I'm going to show you is overhead squat. So the overhead squat is going to look at mobility through your shoulders and your upper back. Again, it's an area that a lot of people are tight in, so this is going to help with that. You're going to put the dowel on top of the head, okay, 90 degrees in the elbow like that. Feet can be in the same position. Okay, we're going to push that dowel up over the head, and we'll try to keep those hands back over the feet all the time. So again, we don't want that dowel to come forward, head up. Okay, we're going to squat, pause, and then standing up. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Squatting down, arms back, arms up, pause, and then standing up. Okay? How we can make this squat series a little bit harder is to do a split squat. So it's going to turn the onus onto one leg. So we're going to use this broomstick to help with the posture and help with the position. You're just going to hook it underneath the arms. Okay? Again, I'll show you from the side. Take a step forward like that. Make sure the foot's out a little bit. Back foot's going to be on the ball of the foot, so the heel's going to be off the ground, looking straight ahead. Again, body tall, dropping down, pause, and then up. Okay? We can make the squat or the split squat harder by adding that tempo, similar to what we did in the push-up. So I'll show you from straight ahead. Again, we're going to look at that knee position. We don't want it to fall forward like that. Okay, so we don't want that knee to crash in. We're just going to drop down for 2, pause, and then up. So dropping down, 2, 3, pause, 2, and then up. Okay? Lastly, how we can progress this one step further is to get a true single leg action. So we're just going to stand on one leg. Okay, you can use the dowel, the broomstick to help with balance. Okay, we're going to get into that squat pattern. We're going to shift the dowel forward to counterbalance. Okay, so this one leg is doing all the work, and then we're going to stand up. If we need that dowel to help push ourselves back up, we can do that. We want to keep that knee from moving all over the place. Keep it nice and steady over the ankle. Then coming up, again, if you need that chair to help, we can set that up as well. So we're going to squat, we'll feel that light touch, and then stand it up. Okay, just like that. And last, true single leg action. So we're going to get no support from the dowel. Just going to hold it in the hands like that. We're going to squat down. You can get a little reach. Whoa, little reach. There we go. Touch the ground lightly. Still leading with the hips. There we go. Okay, just like I did when I was on 2 legs. Okay. Next week we're going to look at the plank core exercise. Okay, help strengthen that core is going to help us as we move to other exercises and in the squat and previously in the push-up. Okay, so stay tuned for that. See you next time.